Hey guys, I'm Elegant and Chu, and welcome to another one of my Pokemon update vlogs. And from my sling of my arm and my really badly styled hair, you can probably tell that I can't use my right arm. And if you haven't already, if you don't already know that from my previous Pokemon Soul Silver video or my bulletin on YouTube, then it is because I actually dislocated my shoulder like 3 days ago and I had to go into hospital, and so I have to keep it in a sling for 2 weeks and not use it. So I'm sorry if that's going to affect how often I'm going to upload, because it's a little bit more difficult to upload with like one hand, this hand, which is my left hand, and as you can see from my notes, if you can see my notes, they're really badly written because I'm right-handed and I really struggle to write with my left hand. But anyway, let's get into the announcements. Actually, I want to start with Pokemon and Nobunaga's Ambition, if I can pronounce that correctly, because I haven't done anything like new on that in a couple of weeks. I've just been doing Pokemon Black and White 2. So yeah, that's actually going to be released on this next coming Saturday, actually, the 17th of March in Japan. There's actually no announcements for release in Europe or America, unfortunately, yet. But most people would think, oh, maybe it's probably not going to come out in UK or Europe, UK or America, because, well, nothing's been announced and it's so close to being released in Japan. But it was actually an announcement from Game Freak that they were still considering whether to release it in Europe, so therefore we still have a chance of actually getting this in English. So I'm really hoping that it will be in English. I'm really hoping that they do release it, because I don't want to play it and I don't really understand Japanese very much, and therefore I wouldn't really enjoy playing the Japanese game, since it's a whole brand new game and you probably need to be able to read it to understand what's actually going on, since it's not going to follow the normal story of Pokemon. There's actually been a new trailer announced for it, which is like 5 minutes long, so it's really long, and that'll be in the sidebars. Either one, there's going to be one Pokemon Black and White 2 and one Nobunaga's Ambition, if I can pronounce that. So it'll be in the Nobunaga's Ambition. I probably should just try not to say that because I can't pronounce it. But yeah, in the new trailer, there's lots of gameplay that you can see, much more gameplay than the original trailer. You can see when Pokemon use moves, and there's sort of more tactical kind of moves, which you probably guessed anyway, since it's a more of a war-themed version of Pokemon. Not necessarily a war, more of a ancient battle style sort of weird thing, if you know what I mean. You probably already know if you've seen the trailer, but yeah, go watch that trailer and you'll see that there's moves like Surf or whatever. I'm not quite sure what move it was. I'm pretty sure it was Surf. It like moves other Pokemon away, and so it's more tactical than Pokemon's been, which is kind of new, but the graphics aren't that great, because there's much more gameplay than before, and you'd think that there'd be a bit more graphics in like other parts of the game, but there kind of isn't, and it's all kind of the same, but it does look kind of cool, and let's hope it does come out in the UK. So go check out that trailer in one of the sidebars. I don't know which side it'll be. But yeah, on to Pokemon Black and White 2, because there's not really much to talk about on Nobunaga's Ambition. I'll probably update Nobunaga's Ambition next week, since it is coming out on Saturday. But yeah, Pokemon Black and White 2, I did watch Pokemon Smash last night. Again, I'm going to be doing that every week until Pokemon Black and White 2 comes out. Pokemon Black and White 3 apparently, but I meant 2, I meant to put 2, sorry about that. So yeah, I did watch it, and it didn't really announce anything as usual. Well, not as usual. For the past couple of weeks, it hasn't really announced anything, and I haven't been. Well, the past week, the week before that, it was announced. So sorry about that. So last week and this week, it hasn't really announced anything new. I wasn't really expecting it to be honest, because they don't usually have additional announcements. It's usually Koro who announce the major Pokemon, well, the details and everything else from like now on, and I'm guessing they are going to, since there actually is going to be a Koro coming out this week, or it might have already come out. There's been one scan that's been released so far, and that'll be in the Pokemon Black and White 2 sidebars, and you'll see it and you'll think, wait, that doesn't look like Pokemon Black and White 2, and it isn't. A lot of people got confused because they could see PSP and 3DS on this scan, and they're thinking it's to do with Pokemon, but actually that isn't to do with Pokemon. That is just a different game it's on about. But the reason I put it on the sidebars is if you look at the very bottom, or the very bottom of the side, I'm not sure which side it'll be, you'll see the new forms of Kyurem, or the heads of the new forms of Kyurem. I kind of decapitated with the bottom of the scan, and therefore there's definitely going to be some new information of Pokemon Black and White 2, as already predicted, since Koro always does announce some stuff. Announce some like new announcements, I suppose. So yeah, there's going to be definitely some new announcements to talk about next week if Koro is actually translated by them, because this week is going to be all like translations and new scans and things like that. So I'll have lots to talk about next week. Hopefully, anyway, if I can get hold of some information from it, since I don't actually talk Japanese, I'm going to have to try and get it from a different source. But hopefully, I'll have some new information for you guys next week. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is with the new information. But there is actually you can actually pre-order the Japanese versions now on PlayAsia. These games are obviously Japanese, because the English versions haven't. Well, there's ages until they're being released, so it's still quite a long time until the Japan release. So I'm not sure whether it actually does show the proper colours, because it's only half of the image that's been shown on the internet. Basically, if you go onto the site, you'll see an image, and I don't think that's the actual game cover. I think that's more of an improvise until the game cover's released, because it's such a long time away and it doesn't look like it's going to be a game cover. So yeah, there's actually, I'm going to put in the description the links to the website where you can actually pre-order Pokemon Black and White 2 in Japan, for the Japan release. You can obviously, basically, if you go on that site, you can get it shipped to your country or whatever. So pre-order it there and it'll be shipped to your country. But the thing is, with Japanese games, it's actually a DSi enhanced game, and therefore you can't play it on, like, well, you're probably not going to be able to play it on other countries' DSIs, unfortunately. But for people who actually like to play Pokemon, the Japanese version of Pokemon before Pokemon was released, you can actually play it on DS Lite and the regular DS. So if you have one of them and you do want to play that, so you can pre-order that, and that'll be good. It's about 50 something dollars. I think it's in dollars. It's dollars or euros. I'm sorry, I'm just not used to dollars and euros because I am British and I pay in pounds, I suppose. So yeah, go on that site if you want to pre-order one. There'll be a link to Pokemon Black 2 and a link to Pokemon White 2. And as I said, you have to play them either on DS or DS Lite and nothing else, not 3DS or DSi, because it won't work on them. I won't be getting them myself, since I do actually want to play the game in English and I don't understand Japanese very much, and it'd annoy me if I didn't get the proper game. So I won't be doing that until the actual release comes out for English, and I won't be doing a playthrough until the English version comes out. I might do some screenshots and stuff when the Japanese version comes out, but I won't be doing a playthrough. So sorry if I disappoint you guys, but I do want to do the English version. Another thing I want to talk about is, sorry, not coughing. Another thing I want to talk about is that Pokemon Black and White 2 is actually going to have some features on Global Link. I mean, I did say there's not going to be really any more information other than what I said. This isn't really game information. This is more of Global Link information, I suppose. So sorry if I confuse you a bit. But Global Link is actually said that the Global Battle Union is going to be on a pause because Global Link is going to shut down in June for the updates for Pokemon Black and White 2, and I don't really understand what that's on about because I don't know what Pokemon Battle Union is. So apparently that's on a pause because Global Link's going to be down in June. Well, I understand why it's going to be down in June because they need to update it for Pokemon Black and White 2, but I don't understand the Battle Union thing. But go on to Cerebi to read through everything that's happening, because I don't really follow Pokemon Global Link. I used to, but I don't anymore. But yeah, apparently it's going to be shut down in June, as I said, for Pokemon Black and White 2. and therefore there's going to be definitely some new features. It's basically an official announcement that it's going to shut down in June for Pokemon Black and White 2. Therefore, there's definitely going to be some new features for Pokemon Black and White 2. And tell me what you think are going to be in the comments. Tell me what you'd like to see about the new features, because I don't quite understand how everything works on Pokemon Global Link at the moment. I mean, I've been on Stream World before, but yeah, it's kind of interesting of what they're going to do with it. The one last thing before I finish this off, because there's one more piece of information that I've managed to gather up. There's actually a Pokemon Reshiram and Zekrom event on Pokemon Black and White, not Pokemon Black and White 2, just regular Pokemon Black and White. It's on now till the something of April, I can't remember. It's in UK and Europe. And where if you have Pokemon Black, you can get Zekrom from Pokemon White, and if you have Pokemon White, you can get Reshiram from Pokemon Black. So basically, you get the other legendary from the other game. So that's pretty interesting. It could be to do something with the new Pokemon games. But something especially interesting that I found is when you send these Pokemon to Dream World, you open a new place called Indiendia. Can't pronounce this. Iendoak, basically spelled E-I-N-D-O-A-K. And this is quite interesting, since this could be something to do with the new Pokemon Black and White 2 games, since it is a new place, and it's because of the two new legendaries, but the two legendaries which are going to be merged with Kyurem in the new games. So that's quite interesting of what of that being a new feature of Pokemon Global Link. It could be to do something with this whole new update thing and how you're going to develop on it. So tell me what you think in the comments, and don't forget to check out the pre-orders in the description, and thank you for watching. Basically, there's not really any more information, so I will see you next week, hopefully with some new information from Koro, and some new information from the release of Pokemon Nobunaga's Ambition, which I can't pronounce. So yeah, thank you for watching. Tell me what you think about everything I've talked about, and I will see you next week.